Well, quick Santa story. So I'm going to a gated community about 8:30. I have a party there, and I pull up to the gate, and there's a guard there, right? And he's checking my credentials. He's looking at Santa's ID, and there's another car that pulls around in the uh, uh, homeowners lane, and she rolls down the window and she says, "Yeah, the Santa, he's with me. He's with me." Kind of like, okay, just wave Santa in, right? So the guard lets us in. We both follow, and I notice the type of car it is, and I'm following the GPS to the address I'm supposed to go to, right? And the car is going that direction. So when I get to the location where the GPS tells me it is, I see her car, and she's just parking. So I start walking up the hill. I'm all dressed. I knock on the door. Seems kind of quiet. Knock on the door, and she's all, "Hey, Santa! I told you I saw Santa." She's telling the kid. And the kid's like, "Oh my gosh, let me tell you about my elves," all that kind of stuff. So I walk into this stranger's house and spend 10 minutes talking to this kid and about gnomes and Christmas. And I'm thinking, why is there only one kid here at this party? You got Santa out here, and there's only one kid. And so we're talking, I'm telling him about how old I am, and the gnomes are older than me. And we're having a good old time on this couch. And then the kid's like, "You're supposed to be next door." I went to the wrong house dressed as Santa. My fear, one of my nightmares, is going to the wrong house dressed as Santa. These folks were great. They were welcoming. The kid even walked me next door to the party and introduced me as Santa Claus. And then I spent, I did my song and dance photos and everything with Santa Claus, but the kid was still around, the neighbor. He was like, "Santa Claus is here." But I went to the wrong house dressed like this, and they just welcomed me in. That's crazy, isn't it? Spent 10 minutes talking to the kid, and then we walked next door, and I spent 30 minutes talking to about 30 kids, which is where I should have been in the first place. Anyway, Merry Christmas. Adios.